guys. This is an impromptu live. Just, I figure when I do little things just for myself, I might as well film them and chat with you guys. My husband's cursing in the background.
I just broke some.
Oh.
Badly.
What'd you break?
You know the oval shaped kind of crock pot thing with a glass top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that glass top doesn't exist.
That I haven't used in a decade?
Like in 20 years now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, back to the live. I told my husband, he's working out here because we're replacing our washer and dryer. And I said, I'm going to do a live. And, he says, oh, yeah, I'm almost done. So now he's cursed and he's broken something. So this should be fun.
Done,
He says he's done now. I'm Victoria with Old to Ooh La La Art. Say hi when you get here if you'd like. Hi, Laura. So I have been obsessed with this crown, obviously, from the Mercantile stamp. I love that crown. It's just such a good crown. And I want to make something with it. Just a little something, something. This is the other thing I did with the Mercantile stamp, in case you didn't see it. It's really good. I did this with the Mercantile stamp and the, this is a big stamp from Mercantile, and the Collage de Fleur, spit it out, transfer. And then, of course, there's Veranda back there. Veranda's on everything. Yeah, so that's also from the Mercantile stamp. So I thought we'd do a little, just a little something. It's just a little. Okay. So here's my thought. I have these little, it's a little easel, and I bought several of them at Dollar Tree quite some time ago. And they have a little thing here so you can put, you can put a picture, you could put a little piece of art, you could watercolor something and put it there, or stamp something and put it there. And that's what I'm going to do. It came with like a bow right here. It came with this bow. And I took that bow off, and I might use it, but, I have to put more bows on there, obviously. But it's cool. It's wood, and I don't know if they have them anymore, but I bought a couple of them. They've just been sitting there mocking me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do something. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Mercantile crown, and there's another little kind of just a decor piece from Mercantile. I'm going to take those and I'm going to stamp them in black. And here's what I did beforehand. I took and I put this is watercolor paper, and you don't have to do it on watercolor paper, but watercolor paper is nice. It looks nice even if you don't watercolor on it. So I put this on here and I measured it. So I know I need to come down at least that far. I need to put another little tick mark on there because I'll show you why in a second. My first measurement, I just measured from the very top, but then it occurred to me that if I went to the very, very top with this, that takes a lot of, so if I'm putting it in right about there, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. What am I doing? So if I cannot get my head around this. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. See, these things I don't think all the way through look ridiculous live because I don't know what I'm doing. And I really don't because I haven't thought it all the way through. So if this goes in here and it comes down about that far, then I think I want this to be right about here because I want some of the black to show. So that's the area. Hi, Robin. What am I doing? Just, just playing. I thought I'd just come on live and play a little bit. I got this cute little, it stands up and it's like shiplap kind of. It's wood. It was $1 at Dollar Tree. It's really cute. It's got a little clip here so you could put pictures or whatever. I'm going to put some bows on there and I'm going to stamp the Mercantile crown. And I'm going to use some metallic paints from Paint Couture that my friend Robin sent me. Robin, drop a link, honey. Drop a link so the girls know. It's the first time I've used this. It's called Gold Mine. And I'm going to use this, and I got it from Robin. So, hi, Christina. So here we go. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp, and so I'm stamping between here and here. That's where my stamping is going to go because I got my little tick lines, so I know. Okay. So I've got my crown. I'm going to do it in black. Hi, Deborah. Looks good. Where's my little pressure tool? There's my little pressure tool. So I'm going to put this way, and I'm just going to kind of lay that in there and see where that's good. I'm going to take that out. You still need to anchor even when you're using this pressure tool business. 32 colors, really, of these metallic paints, girl? Okay. Robin's enabling me. I don't see a link. Hi, Jessica. Oh, there's your link. Okay. Thanks, honey. Is there a lavender metallic? I'd paint everything lavender if I could. Oh, so beautiful. That's beautiful, like an old world kind of a situation. Yes, please. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp in black again. Just put like a little border along the bottom. Hi, Lori. I was thinking of my friend Lisa from Sweet and Sassy Treasures. Like one time she did like 30 lives in a row. And I thought, man, that's really ambitious. But I've done 3 lives in a row. Don't anybody get excited. I'm not doing 30 lives in a row. I can guarantee you that right now. But it made me think of her because I've been live like 3 days in a row. But I figure when I'm doing just these little silly things, I might as well bring you all along. So I'm just going to put this here. This is the top of my head. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, but I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let that bother me. Am I? Am I going to let that bother me? I'm not. You know why? Because we're going to do this over everything. And so, yeah. So that will take care of a multitude of sins. This, my favorite stamp. There is lavender. Oh, Purple Moon, and oh, girl. Okay. All right. I'm in. So now I'm going to take my favorite stamp, which is a quarter from Vintage Textures. And I'm going to give this whole thing, and I'm using, you can see here it's heavier and over here's lighter. I generally use the lighter side. So I'm going to give this whole card just a kiss of this. I'm not pressing super hard, and I can see if I do need to press super hard, I will do that. No, see, this is what I want, this. I don't know what happened here, but no worries. You don't even have to re-ink. You can just come and go like that. And if you want a few more, I love these little dots here. If you want a few more little things, you can just go in and kind of press. So that's what I like it when it looks really distressed and stuff. Okay, so that's our card. Okay, now now I can't see my pencil ticks. Is that a pencil tick, or is it part of the stamp? Let's just see where this should go. Okay, I definitely can see the pencil tick over there, so that's good. So yeah, okay, that's good. I'm going to cut it right there. You know, and I should do it correctly. Do it with my paper trimmer so I get a straight cut. That's a lot of area to cut. It could easily not be straight, so I'll use my paper trimmer. And then I'm going to cut the side as well. So there's my little piece of art. Yeah, Christina. Oh, you think, oh, I can just cut that. No problem. And then it's as crooked as can be. So that's what trimmers are for. And that's why I have one. And that's why it's right behind me, because I can't cut a straight line. Okay, so there's my idea right there. But now we're going to use this paint. We're going to do a couple of things. You know, I'm going to have to age this puppy all the way around with my vintage photo, because of course I have to do that. So I'm going to age. We'll start slow, and we might age it more. We'll see. Right now I'm just, you know, I like to get my corners kind of heavy. First of all, as some of you know, if you've followed me for a while, I love paper. Paper is my first love. So anytime I can do anything in paper, I'm a happy, happy girl. So now we've just got a little bit of vintage photo around the edges, and that looks really, really good. So I'm happy with that. Now let's look at this. Paint Couture Gold Mine, it's called. That's an ounce, but that is a lot of paint. I mean, it would take forever to use all that. I have my little eyeliner brush. I get these little eyeliner brushes on Amazon, and they're in my Amazon shop, and I will put a link, okay, at the end. I can't do it right now, but I'll do it at the end, okay? So look, it's the smallest little brush, but you can paint really, really fine detail with that. So let's see if I get you even closer. So what I'm looking at here, I'm not going to paint the whole thing gold, because then you're not even going to be able to see it. I know I'm going to paint this part, the cross. I'm going to paint these gold. I'm going to paint this gold, and I'm going to put gold dots across here, because I can see that there's, and maybe across here as well. We'll see how it, we'll see what speaks to me. Okay, so here we go. I have to get it super close to me, which means you can't see it. So let's see if I can fix that. How's that? Look at that. So I'm taking this very, very thin little brush. Man, is that metallic? You're not lying. Not worried about super, super full coverage, because I kind of like some of the stamp to show through, some of the lines of the stamp. So I'm not really worried about it being like super full coverage, but as you can see, it's very, very gold. Okay, so there's that. Then I thought I'd make these gold. They seem like they should be gold. A little round. Boy, that's a pretty color. Can you see how gold that is? That's beautiful. Really pretty. Thank you, Robin. Oh, yeah, this is going to be really pretty. Okay. It's going to be simple, but that's okay. This crown is standalone as far as I'm concerned because it's so beautifully done. It doesn't need a lot, I don't think. I mean, you could certainly use it in concert with the other parts of the stamp, you know, but it's really just beautiful enough to stand on its own. Now I'm just putting little dots. The gold product I'm using is called Paint Couture Metallics, and it's called Gold Mine. And my friend Robin sent it to me, and I'm using it for the first time here on camera, and I'm loving it. The intensity of it is just beautiful. And if you look a little further up in the comments, Linda, I made Robin put a link in case anybody wants any, so you can find it easily. And she said it came in 32 colors, which is nuts. That just sounds like dollar signs to me, because you know I'm going to have more colors than just this. Look at the shine on that. That's really, really, oh, really pretty. Oh, thanks, Robin. There it is, Linda, right underneath your comment, sweetie. Oh, I'm going to do all those little dots right there. I see lots of little opportunities to drop in some of this gold. Although I have an instrument that's, I don't know if I can find it, so I shouldn't be prone about it just yet. It's a here it is. I'm not quite sure what it's for. I've seen it used for lots of things. I've seen it used for nail art. I've seen it used for embossing. The ends are perfectly round, and they make perfectly round little dots of paint. So that's what I use it for. Hi, Deborah. Since I have met Robin, I have this whole new kind of following of women that are new to me that I've not met yet. And it's exciting. I really like it. I like Christina's a new person to me. Deborah, it appears to me that people know who you are. So yeah, so it's cool. It's cool to see new faces. A dotting tool. Okay, well, that makes sense. It's got a little black paint on it, so I'm trying to take that off. So if you take this and you put it into paint, you can make perfect little dots. See that? That's a perfect little dot that you'd have a hard time making with a brush. And you can, they're cheap. You get like 6 of them for nothing. And when I used to have art on my nails, which I don't anymore because I feel like I'm a little old for that, the manicurist used to like put it on your nails, and make like little daisies, like little dots of white and then a dot of yellow. And it was sweet. It was very, very cute. Look how perfect that is. That looks really, really good. And I'm not done yet. Hi, Robin. Oh, you watch Robin. Okay, well, welcome, Deborah. Or maybe you've been here before and I just have been clueless. There's a good possibility that that's a thing. I'm going to put some dots across here. And I think I might call it done. I think. Those are actually like diamond shapes, but I'm using this little dotting tool, Christina, because it works so beautifully. I am going to use my brush to fill in that little, this little kind of cross thing here. Kind of a cross shape. Okay, that's all I'm going to do with that gold. I just wanted to touch it in some places with some gold, and I think it looks very, very cool. So that is the Metallic Paint Couture Gold Mine, it's called. And boy, is it gold. They're not lying when they say it's gold. I'm going to give it a little, yeah, I have several of them, Deborah, and they are very handy. I use them for all kinds of things, but this in particular. I'm going to dry this just a bit. So I don't rub my hand across it. Because that could easily happen. I feel like maybe I should put like a big dot of gold right there. And I think I will. Just to tie everything together. Hi, Darnell. I'm going to put a dot of gold right here. And maybe right here. Now I'm getting nuts. I'm going to put a dot of gold all around this piece here. And a little dot at the bottom. And there, you see what I did there on the little bottom part? Might as well put some gold out here while I'm at it. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, that made sense. That kind of ties everything all together. Antique gold and a bronze that are pretty too. Bronze sounds good. You know, I never use a bronze. I never use a silver. I always say I'm going to, and I never do. So, I don't know. I'm a little... I want these to be better represented. There. That's good. See, and that's just that one little, well, two little tiny stamps from that Mercantile stamp. I'm going to dry. Yeah, Miss Sarah looks 6 months old. That is the most alert newborn I've ever seen. Well, she's a month old now, so she's still a newborn. That is one alert little girl. Yeah, 3 days in a row, Debbie. Can you believe it? And tomorrow, Saturday, my husband will be back to work. I might do something tomorrow too. And I thought to myself, I don't have to do a big project. I can just do a little project and we can visit, and that's fun, right? It doesn't have to be a big project. So there it is on my little easel. How cool is that? It's a little dollar easel that I got it at Dollar Tree. I did buy it a while ago, but I'm just now getting to use it, or I'm just now using it. I'm going to put some bows up here because, bows. How cool would that be? Yeah, definitely doing that. Okay. Well, darn it. I turned on my glue gun, but it's not plugged in. So that's not going to work. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to deepen the, sorry, I'm under my table plugging in my glue gun. I think I'm going to deepen the ink around the edges. I think that needs to be a little bit deeper. Yeah, so we talk about products and just, yeah, little, like this little thing. I mean, maybe none of you guys knew that a little thing like that existed, and now you know. They're just little, what do you call them, Christina? Dotting tools. I'm sure they have a different name. I've used them also, the bigger, the ones that have the bigger ball on the ends to score like cardstock and stuff when I used to do a lot of work with paper. I've used it for that. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, Debbie, I'm all about the small projects. You know, I like to do small stuff. I painted furniture for so long, and it was a lot. And that's, that's weeks of an investment to paint furniture. And now I just want to do small stuff. And guess what? I can, because I'm my own boss. I see here that I need gold right here. Yes, that's definitely a thing. Yeah. I put gold at the top of those just little dots of gold. Love this little guy. Okay. Now I really think I'm done. A stylus. That's what they are. They're styluses. Thank you, Laura. That's what they are. It's a stylus. But I like dot tool too, mainly because I like the word dotting. Okay, so let's dry this. And then I'm going to give it, she's watching without sound. Okay, that's all dry. I also got some fine line crackle that I'm doing some experimenting with, and I'll be talking about that soon. So I think I'm going to put, I love a check. Okay, a check or a polka dot, I'm all in. So I think we're going to use this bow, and then this, I love burlap. So we're going to use the burlap as well. Well, Debbie, what it is I have, I invested in a very nice camera when I decided that I was going to go pro. I'm not pro. It's a stupid thing to say. When I decided that I was going to, offer classes and stuff, I thought I've got to have a really good camera in order to, charge people money for a class. So I got a really good camera that is noise canceling. So it's pretty amazing when I turn that, and that thing's loud. When I turn that blower on, you can't hear it. You can still hear my voice. So that's pretty amazing. And that's a function of the speaker on that camera that I bought for filming. So I want to make this a little bit darker. I think it calls for that. I don't think you can have too much antique, do you? I really like my corners dark. Yeah, you can't even hear it. I'm amazed when I watch things back. Sometimes I watch things back, mostly to see if I've said everything correctly, but I don't have time to watch everything back. So if you guys are ever watching something back and you're like, well, Victoria, that's not true, please message me so I can put a disclaimer. Because, sometimes you say things that you think you're saying the right thing, but you're actually not. You're actually not saying the right thing. So there, yeah, I want it just to be a little bit darker. I might even come in a little bit more on this. Like right in here. I always do this. Wherever it's too light, I just bring a little bit tone to that paper. That's just a little tiny, what is that? It's 2.5 by 1, 2, 3, 2.5 by 3.5 little piece of paper. And it's a little piece of art, I think. I think it's a darling. And boy, I love the shine on that paint. All right, Robin, I'm sold. I'm sold on it. Robin, the Paint Couture paint, do they have like regular paint as well, or is it just all like metallics and like the fancy stuff? Because I don't know a lot about Paint Couture, to be honest with you. Girl, I make my own chalk paint. What do I know about paint lines? Okay, so if this goes in here like this, oh, I just love this so much. So there it's going to go in there like that. And then I'm going to attach, I think I'll put, yeah, I'm going to put that first. I think I'm going to put it back here and that'll kind of curl around. And then I'll just kind of tuck that one on top, maybe sideways. Maybe I'll put the mineral and chalk paint. Okay, cha-ching. Cha-ching, Robin. I bet they have a beautiful cream color, huh? You know how I love my cream colored paint. I think we'll go like this. So I'm just kind of putting these together, and then I'm going to put it over there on the top of this. Oh, I couldn't be more tickled with this little tiny thing. It just could not be cuter. I hope you guys can find some of these. Yeah, I'm going to tuck that right back there. How cute is that? But here's what's happened. I can't get this down far enough because of that bow. So if I make it go kind of like that, yeah, isn't that cool? I think it's so cool. So I'm going to put a little bit of I'm going to find a little fingertip thing so I don't burn myself. There's a little fingertip thing. So I'm going to put some hot glue back here. And I'm going to wedge this thusly. And then I'm going to hold it in place with this. Is that what I want? That is what I want. How cool is that? I'll hold this for just a minute while it, oh, it's luscious. Really, Laura, you've used it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. And look, we're done. We're done. Got these cute little bits of ribbon that come down kind of on the paper, which I like. Look, how cute is that? And it stands up, so it has its own little, let's see if I can show you. No. No, I can't. You'll have to trust me. I'll take a picture. But it stands up because it's got a thing. Look, and this is wood. This is nice wood, and it's like shiplap. You know, it's like yeah, shiplap. So how sweet is that? Just to put like on a little tray. What are those things called? Tiered trays or whatever. You know, I love making just little bitty things. This makes my heart sing. I've been wanting to use this crown because, you know, me and crowns, I love them. I got them all over my house. Yeah, I think that's darling. So that's the Mercantile stamp, which on first blush, when you look at that, you think, oh, that's like country and, you know, but it's really not. Well, no, it is. I take that back. It is. You could definitely use it for like that farm vibe, you know, but this is something else I did with the Mercantile stamp. And I don't think that this is like country. I did it with the Mercantile stamp and the some transfers, the collage transfers, and I inked it in China blue. So that's one of the stamps from Mercantile. And this, of course, is the crown stamp from Mercantile. And anytime I can do burlap, black and white, checks, and gold, I'm in. This is so cute. This is really, really cute. Now I wished I'd bought 10 of these little things. I don't know if they have them anymore, but, and actually this fell out of a box this morning. I thought, you know what? I've never done anything with that. I'm going to do something with it. So it's got a little stand on it, so it could stand in one of your little tiered trays or wherever you wanted to put it. You could just make, and you could put anything here, like if butterflies were your thing, stamp a butterfly and watercolor it, or use the beautiful metallic paint couture paints. You know, sky's the limit. Look how sweet that is. It took us no time at all. How long have I been on? I wish I could see that far away. I don't know, a half hour only. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's my little live for today. And you know what? I might do another one tomorrow. I might do something real quick and cute tomorrow. I really like this a lot. A lot. This might be a keeper. I might keep this because I have a lot of black in my house. Believe it or not, I have a lot of black in my house. Like all the wood in my house is black. And that seems very dark and ominous, but it's actually not. Yeah. So just thinking outside the box a little bit. Oh, you have one of these little things, Melissa? Well, now you have an idea of to do something with it. And, you know, add your own color ribbon for whatever little thing you put here. Okay, so that's it for me today, you guys. Angelic, oh, Robin's telling me the colors of Angelic Buttercream, French Putty, Farmhouse Linen. Oh, you know what? I love the names of all of those. French Putty, are you kidding? Farmhouse Linen. Oh, girl. Now I got to go look at all that. Cha-ching. Okay, Robin. Whatever. She put a link in there if you want to try some of this metallic paint couture. I used Gold Mine. And man, oh man, is that, look at, that is luxurious, the gold on that. And it's just two little stamps from the Mercantile stamp, which is new for, you know, the spring release. Yeah, it looks like this. I'll show it to you. It has that big grain stripe on it, which I haven't done anything with yet, but you know I'm going to. So it's got the grain stripe and it's got all these real cool, I've done two things with this rooster already. I love that rooster. And it's got a horse and a cow, and it's got these cool trimming pieces here. I used those on the side of this in China blue ink, which is really, really cool. And then it's got this whole page too. See, that's where the crown came from. It's got beautiful wreaths, and there's that Palace's, let me turn it this way, Palace's stamp that I used on that other piece. It's got just some cool little bits here. This number 7 I've used about 4 times. I love things with numbers on them. Yeah, so that's the Mercantile stamp if you're in the market. And that is it for me today, you guys. I will, I may see you tomorrow. Who knows? I'm on a roll. Now I'm thinking what I can do quick and cute tomorrow. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea already. Okay, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, ladybugs. Talk to you soon. Bye.